your girl, Mama Kathy. Welcome back. Hey, YouTube, it's your girl, Mama Kathy. She's trying to do the snatching before she's supposed to do the snatching.
That little baby, look at the baby.
Hey, YouTube, it's your girl, Mama Kathy. It's your girl, Mama. Hey, YouTube, it's your girl, Mama Kathy. It's your girl, Mama Kathy. Coming to you today with another little video. Okay.
He cool.
I'm coming to y'all today with a retwist and a story time. Okay. Beth is getting ready to do my hair. Baby Zaya is about to snatch my cap. Because they ain't got no wig on today. Baby Zaya trying to snatch my cap. Ah! Okay, here y'all. I have not had my hair done since I came home from the hospital. I have not had my hair done since I came home from the hospital. Y'all see what it's looking like now? I be walking around here looking like a bum by the head. But y'all can't tell because I always got a wig on. I be looking like a homeless person. You hear what my baby said? A little homeless person. She about to give me some edges.
She hit my head bald.
Okay, y'all. So now y'all see. Yes, it do look bald. Yes, it look very bald. Okay, so y'all see my hair. Y'all see the back of it. Now y'all about to see a full transformation, okay? I got a couple things that I want to talk to y'all about today. And one of the things that I want to talk about today to y'all is what do y'all, they talking so much in the background, so y'all gonna have to focus on me. Because usually when she do my hair, I be out there while we up here at the warehouse. But it's cold out there, so we in here with some heat at, okay? But anyway, what do y'all ladies and gentlemen out there think about that new law that they initiated in Mississippi? The Jim Crow law that they trying to bring back. And they trying to bring back lynching. What the hell? Where they do that at? In today's society, in the 21st century. They trying to take us back. So if y'all don't know, look it up. Because a lot of people ain't talking about it. Okay? But that Jim Crow stuff they trying to bring back and lynching, nah, buddy. We as black people, we really don't have unity amongst one another. But this right here, we gonna have to come together on, because in Mississippi, you know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a domino effect, okay? A domino effect. If that law passes in Mississippi, it already passed, right? Now they gotta go and they gotta make it. They gotta cement it, okay? That's what they're trying to do. So, to make a long story short, it's a domino effect. If they get the final pass in Mississippi, then you know all the other states are going to try to follow suit, okay? That's why black people got to get some unity and we got to stick together. You understand? Because first of all, black people are not going to have a voice like they didn't have back in 1969 in Mississippi. You understand? Because you're going to have the politicians. You're going to have the politicians saying, okay, well, my brother, my son, my cousin, my friend is going to be in this office. He's going to be judge. He's going to be prosecutor. He's going to be this. And us as black people, because it's 80% African Americans or black people in Mississippi, and they're paying all the taxes, and their money is paying for all these people's seats. But they don't have no say because they don't get to vote them in anymore. They get appointed. You understand? So that's not a good thing. All right, so look it up, and then y'all come back and tell your girl, Mama Kathy, what you think about what's going on, and if you agree with it or not. Okay? I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, purple, pink, blue. Give me your opinion on how you feel about what they're trying to do. And about Mississippi being 80% black, and they not gonna have no say who gets appointed into those seats anymore if this all goes through. All right. So
Okay, you can't.
You see this baby back here trying to comb my hair. She got one, she has the use of one hand. My poor baby, is this the table she fell off of there?
Yeah, that's the table.
She fell from this height. Y'all see this? And she hit the floor. She hit the floor and she broke her elbow and she had to go in for surgery. Okay? And she only 2 and she's so tiny. Come here, pretty bird. Pretty bird. Come here. Let me show them you. Come here. Come here. She got a cast on her arm. She get it off on my husband's birthday. This pretty bird, y'all. Say hi. Wave. Say hi. Say hi. You ain't gonna wave? Okay, get on there. Get on out of here. Then. Sorry. So I thought I would bring y'all along with me while I get these locks retwisted. But anyway, but I wanted to do a story time about when I was in the hospital. A lot of y'all, you know, extended all y'all prayers and everything, which I really appreciate. But y'all never heard the story of what happened when I was in the hospital and how I got. I'm trying to tell y'all about what happened when I went to the hospital. All I know is I have no recollection of anything that happened. I think I told y'all that before. Okay, so come on, pretty bird. I have no recollections of what happened prior or the whole time that I was in the hospital. I have no recollection of anything. Okay. I just want to twist it. What do you mean 2 strand? What? I don't know what you mean.
You know how you put 2 together.
No, because then they're going to grow that way.
No, I'm not.
You got rubber bands?
Yeah, Mom.
Oh, well, sure. Because that'll probably look better, huh? What do you think? It don't matter to me what you think. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, everything that I'm telling you has been told to me, okay? I'm going to insert a picture in here and let y'all see what it was like when I was in intensive care. When I saw the pictures, I was very, very shocked. But anyway,
I did it!
I guess I had gotten sick, and my husband and Beth took me to the emergency room. They put me in my own room, and I have no recollection of that night. And I guess a day or 2 later, I got worse, and they put me into intensive care. And from intensive care was when everybody was asking y'all to pray, because at that point nobody thought that I was going to ever make it or look like this again, okay? And I'm going to insert the picture in there so y'all can see what I was dealing with.
What we was dealing with, was we just dealing with?
What y'all was dealing with?
Yeah, we was dealing with some crazy stuff.
Well, you want to tell the people what you was dealing with?
First off, the nurse was racist. The head nurse, she didn't want daddy in there. So she almost got.
That's kind of crazy though. I mean, we've been together for, I got to turn this off of me because this is like burning my side. Gotta turn it that way for a second. Me and him been together for over 40 some odd years. And this little one right here, she ain't no joke. She gonna tell them people, she was like, what you mean my daddy can't go in there for 5 to 10 days? They tried to say because they tried to say I had COVID. Tell them what you did, Beth.
COVID test. I don't have no doggone COVID.
They snuck and gave me a COVID test, her and Yetta.
No, Yetta wouldn't do it. Yetta's scary.
Yetta was scary.
You gonna do it. You gonna make me do it. I got you. Got it.
You was like, I'm gonna see. So anyway, Beth, with her little short self, when the nurse was like, oh, Beth took her coat off, she was angry that she was about to work with this nurse. It's for what, yes, she was, from the way I heard it. Yes, she was. She was about to beat that lady down. I heard from a lot of people, so you lying.
I had that lady crying in the back though.
You had her crying?
Yeah, I seen her crying. I don't care about her crying.
Why was she crying?
I don't know why she was crying. Nobody cares though. I don't care about she was crying. That ain't my problem.
Well, anyway, they was like, he couldn't come back there to see me, but Yetta snuck him back there, and they was like, and they caught him too. He snuck back there twice, and they caught him, and I'm gonna insert a picture and let y'all see he snuck back there anyway. Because can you imagine somebody you would been with for 40 some odd years, it's in intensive care, and everybody that don't think that I got a zero chance of hell of surviving, okay? And then they tell this man that he cannot come back there for 5 days to see me. What would have happened if I had passed away?
No, it was 10 days. They said he would have been able to come back there again.
After 10 days.
No, they said he would have been able to come back there if you was
If I was going, but I was already on a ventilator.
That's stupid, man. That's why he stuck back there. But he didn't wait no 10 days. Anybody was having that.
Yeah, well, nobody having that one. But I got a glimpse of how Beth acted when I finally came out of intensive care. I'm gonna tell y'all about that in a second. But it was crazy though. I mean, because they wouldn't let my husband come back there and see me, but they would let anybody that come off the street that could have had COVID and they didn't even know, but they making this man stay out there, and he was negative for COVID, but they saying that by him being around me and I had COVID, that I don't know if he could be reinfected and reinfect me. I don't know what the hell they call themselves doing. So, case in point, anybody could have came in there with COVID. My sister Maria came in there to see me, and the next day after she came to see me, she started to feel bad, so she took a COVID test, and sure enough, she had COVID. And she didn't come back up there out of respect of not giving me COVID. You understand? Even though you had to put a mask on, you had to have a gloves on, you had to have a gown on. I mean, they made them be suited and booted to come in there where I was at, okay? And I mean, they were just, the way that they treated my family up there at Fairview Hospital in Cleveland, Ohio, was dead ass wrong. And I mean, they showed that they was racist towards them, you know, and you know, that was kind of crazy. But what had happened was, like I said, I'm gonna say it again, I'm going to insert the pictures. I normally wouldn't share anything that personal, but I'm going to share it with you guys so y'all can see, because y'all was praying for me really hard, and I think that all the love and the prayers that I got is what brought me through. It wasn't my time to leave here because I have more YouTube videos to do. No, I'm just joking. But anyway, let me tell you what else they did. So my daughter-in-law, Sade, we call her Icky, she came up there and she went in the back, and they wanted, and like I said, you had to be suited and booted to come in my room. And but so what happened was they didn't have any of the normal masks that they told them to wear when they came into my room. So then the nurse told her to put on this mask, which was an N95 mask. And I guess those was the masks that the nurses wore. And so when Icky came out, the lady came running at her talking about, why do you have that mask on? And Icky looking at her like, well, they told me to put this mask on. And she's like, you're not supposed to have the mask. Take it off right now. I mean, like she was talking to a kid. You understand? And then she went a step further and said, you people. You understand? Danietta, she jumped up and she was like, wait a minute, hold on. What do you mean, you people? I mean, when she was like, you people, you know that is a very, very extremely racist comment to say you people. Okay? That was dead ass wrong. And so, but she don't know that. I don't know what happened, but Icky made a complaint, and she made a complaint about her experience and what had happened, okay? Then my husband was laying out there asleep. He never went home the entire time that I was there in that hospital, okay? I mean, he would leave like during the day to go home and, you know, shower, put on clothes, and then he would come right back, okay? And he would sleep there. He would never go home to go to sleep. And, you know, the kids, they was all there. Laisha was there. You know, they was all in there. You know, they took turns because they wanted somebody in rotation with me 24 hours out of the day. Monica was there, you know, a lot. You know, a lot of people was there.
Your kids was there, you know.
Well, my kids, all my kids was there. Danny and Nisha, they flew in from Texas. They didn't even have reservations. They just went straight to the airport. They went straight to the airport. Danny and Nisha, and it caught the first thing smoking back here. You understand? So that's how serious it was, okay? And and Danny said, I'm not leaving until we know that my mother is going to be okay. All right. And so what was I finna say? So after the incident with Icky, and then okay, so my husband was out there asleep in the waiting room, and the general manager, he came and he was like, Mr. Curry, he's like, can I speak to you for a minute? And then he was like, yeah. And then he was like, do you want your daughters to come back? Because Beth and Yetta was back in the room with me. Yetta took detailed video footage of me. She took detailed pictures of me. She kept detailed notes of what was going on by the day, of what they were doing to me, who the doctors was, everything. She wasn't playing with them. Because if anything had happened to me, you know, I guess they would have been sitting pretty financially. They would have been devastated emotionally. But, you know, she was going to make sure they paid for the shit that they pulled, okay? So, anyway, when they went back there, it was the general manager, it was a man from the ombudsman's office, it was my husband, it was Yetta, and it was Beth. And they was all back in the office. And
I had to be the mean, strict one because anybody else wanted to be like, don't say, you know, yes, I did say something stuff because y'all want to be up here kissing their butts. I'm not kissing their butts. I'm going to tell them how.
So who was kissing their butt?
Nobody, I mean, not kissing their butts like that, but everybody wanted to just be like, oh, everything was cool. No, everything wasn't cool because they was on some bull crap. So I had to tell them, let them know, you don't play that at all. Stop playing with me.
Exactly.
Because it's not going to go like that. I don't care what y'all say.
And so then the man was like, well, we're going to lift you not being able to see your wife. And they let him come back in there. So he was able to see me after 5 days, right, Beth?
I don't even know if it's 5 days.
Can you turn it down just a little bit, baby?
It's real loud. Malia, turn it down.
I'm gonna die. Why would it turn my phone off?
Why you turn it off, Mario?
Because it's loud. She won't listen.
So,
Stop. Don't touch her phone, Mario.
so anyway, after 5 days and talking to that general manager, they lifted it and they never saw that nurse again. Okay?
Was it 5 days?
Yeah, your dad said it was 5 days. He said he hadn't seen me for 5 days. And the bad part about it is when I was in the regular room in the hospital before, my grandbaby, she see a red button and she think it's A-okay to just come over and turn it off. And that's what she be doing when I be talking to my daughter on the telephone. She'll go and hit the red button because she know that disconnects the call. But why she want to disconnect my call, I don't even understand because she ain't using my phone. When she do it to her mama, that's because she want to be on YouTube watching her little baby stuff. More you touch again, I'll beat you up. Pretty bird. So anyway, like I said, I don't understand why they didn't let him come see me in intensive care because he damn sure was in there with me before they moved me to intensive care. You understand? So I ain't get that one. But I can remember the first day that I woke up in intensive care. I guess from their perspective, I will open my eyes up and I have a video. I'm not gonna put it in there, but I have a video and they was talking to me and Yetta was she was like, or Beth was like, "Mine, squeeze my hand." It was one of them, and they were saying, "Mine, if you want that thing out your throat, meaning the ventilator, squeeze my hand." They want to know that you can follow commands. Squeeze my hand, and my hands were like huge. I mean, they were like so swollen. I mean, I just looked like a person that was just about to leave this place, okay? And to this day, well, I don't know. But anyway, I was out of it and I was on a ventilator. And so the doctor said, they think, I don't know what they really thought happened, but they said when I was, the nurse came in and she made my husband and Amanda and Kira leave the room. And that's before I went to intensive care. And they was like, well, why do we have to leave? And she was like, because that's my preference. And when they came back in, they said my arm was swollen out to here. So they don't know what she did to me. But from the time that lady left my room, I took a turn for the worse. Okay? And they think that she poisoned me. Okay? So they think that the nurse poisoned me some type of way. So, and that's what my family was talking about. And so what happened was they was like, well, what we could do is we could give her dialysis. And we give her dialysis, then that'll clean everything out of her body. And everything will be gone. So any toxins that's in her body will be out of her body. Okay? So everybody said, no, we're not going to do that because if they wash all the toxins out of her body, then we're not going to be able to prove that they poisoned her. And so...
No, what we wanted them to do first was do the test to see what was causing you to be like that.
Okay.
We wanted them to do the test so we could show them that she was poisoned. But when I started talking about poison, that's when they was like, oh, okay, we're just going to do dialysis. Because they was going to wait to do dialysis. They wasn't even going to do it at that time. But then the other doctor was like, well, after I started talking, good job, baby guys. After I started talking about them doing tests on you to see if you have poison in your system or anything like that, then he was like, you know what, let's just do the dialysis. Because they was going to wait like another day or two to do it. But
okay,
they didn't want to do the test to show that you, I said, did you guys even test her to see if she had any type of poison in her system? And it was like, no. And then I was like, and then it was like, we're just going to do the dialysis to just get it out of the way.
Yeah, so I don't know if y'all heard what Beth was saying or not, so I'll just repeat a little synopsis of what she said. She said that at first they wasn't going to do the dialysis, they was going to wait a day or two, but when they started talking about, no, we want y'all to do the test to see if she been poisoned, then that's when they started talking about, well, we want to do the dialysis right now and all this or whatever. So at first my husband was like, no, okay, we're going to do the dialysis. And then the kids was talking, and then he was like, okay, well, we not going to do the dialysis. Then he talked to his sister. And then his sister was telling him, and she, you know, she worked in nursing profession. I mean, she worked in the hospital for 30 years. And she was like, well, with the dialysis, you know, that will clean out her system, and she have a better chance of surviving if you do the dialysis. So then he made up his mind that he was going to do the dialysis, and he talked to the kids, and they all came around to it, and he told them, okay, go ahead and do the dialysis. So they never did get around to doing the test to see if I was actually poisoned. Okay, so, but I'll say between 24 to 36 hours after dialysis is when I started to come around, is what I'm being told.
I don't think it was that long.
If you don't think it was that long?
I don't think it was that long, no.
Oh, okay, so...
Yeah, I don't think it was that long that you started coming around.
Yeah, so after they did dialysis, and so when they did the dialysis, Beth, they said, y'all said that they was recycling my blood?
Yeah, so the machine, so what happens with the machine is it was taking the blood out of you, cleaning it, and then it was filtering it, and then putting it back in you. So the blood never came out of you, they were just cleaning it. They was filtering it through the machine. Which, when I seen the machine, I just walked out crying. Daddy thought something was wrong, but I'm just like, no, just seeing her like that just hurt. Like, that's a lot.
Where did they have the how was they filtering it?
They had like something, I think, over here on this side.
On my neck?
Yeah, on your neck.
Oh, okay, so that was in my neck.
Yeah, I think that's where that was. And then they had so they was putting it through there, like the tubes and stuff. The tubes was on there, whatever they call it. It was on that, so it's filtered through there.
Okay.
Hello.
So anyway, when I came to, when I was fully aware of being woke, okay, I saw a blonde girl sitting in my room, and I was looking at her, and I was like, she looks very familiar, and it turned out to be my oldest daughter, Quetta, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like,
She was the first person you seen?
she was the first person I remember seeing sitting there. That when I had, that's my first real thought. I know I came to before, but I don't have any recollection of that. I just have a recollection of her being there. And then I had this stuff in my neck, and I wanted it out so bad. I wanted it out. And it was so uncomfortable because it was like my neck was always in a slanted position, and I was so uncomfortable. And so, and I guess before I came to, they had took me off the ventilator. So after I had the dialysis belt, they took me off the ventilator.
No, you didn't come off the ventilator. What are you talking about? They was on the ventilator.
You was on there.
Oh, I was still on the ventilator?
Yeah, they took you off dialysis. I think you only had to do dialysis one time.
So when they took me off dialysis, and
The thing was still in your neck.
the thing was still in my neck,
And then
but
they took it out, what,
but
a
then
ventilator or something?
I was still on the ventilator.
The thing out of
Yeah,
her
you still was
neck.
on the ventilator. They just turned it to like a CPAP machine instead of a ventilator.
Uh-huh.
So it was still there, but it was like they put it to a lower level. Instead of them breathing for you, you was breathing on your own. But they had like to make sure your oxygen and everything was still good. So they had put it like a CPAP. Like when you sleep in machines. when you
Yeah,
sleep,
but I
when
still
you
had to,
this
but I
shit
still,
in your
right.
blood.
Come here. Her panties in her booty.
Okay, so then what happened?
What happened?
So, but I remember when Quita was there and I woke up, I remember them taking the thing out my neck.
Did they
And the
take
thing was like about this long.
Yeah, that.
But
Yeah, you talking about the dialysis thing? I know
yeah,
you
so
did dialysis one time, right?
I don't know how many times. I don't.
You did it one time, and then after that, you was good. After that.
Then I started to come back to myself. I wasn't good yet. I just started to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wasn't how you was, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I wasn't,
You feel better about
unresponsive.
how your outcome was gonna be.
Yeah. And everybody was like, she's strong, she gonna pull through, but then it was always that underlying, she not coming out this time. This is the time that mommy not coming back. My wife's not coming back. My sister not coming back.
Because she's very
Because you
stubborn.
always trying to
She's
pull a
very
fast
stubborn.
one on us
So you
for
tell her to go to the
something.
hospital when she's okay and will to go to the hospital to catch whatever is going on, and she won't do it. I'm gonna go to the hospital later. I'm gonna go later. Well, I'm like that too. But at the end of the day, when it's really like a life and death situation, then
But the
she'll
night
go
that
to
y'all
the-
took me, I didn't fight it, did I?
You ain't had no choice.
You ain't have
It
no
was like
choice.
5 people that had to pick you up and take you down the steps.
Mm-mm.
Y'all
Give
don't
it
know
to
why
me.
you thought you had a choice. You didn't want to go then either.
No, baby, I don't want that.
You didn't want
Thank
to
you.
go. I had to come over there at whatever time Daddy called me. Like, yeah, I think it's just time for your mom to go to the hospital. She ain't responding to me. She ain't listening to me. When I got over there, you was saying our names. You knew who we was, me and Daddy.
Mommy,
And then after that, it was like
abandoned me
when you went to the
on
hospital,
this
it was
enemy.
like you was just crying. You was sleep. You was trying to move your neck so you can be comfortable in the hospital. And then after that, you just went down. It just kept on going down. But we tried to get you to go to the hospital before then, but you didn't want to go.
And
Well,
I'm
I
gonna go this day.
I don't remember any of that.
And she
so.
was like, I got an appointment. I'm going to just go
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna go then on the appointment. Like, what you mean going to? No, next time
But,
we tell you to go to the hospital, just go.
Yeah, I will,
Put
because
people
I don't
through,
want to be in that situation
was
again.
over.
You don't want to be in that situation.
It was
That
over
really,
a
really
course
bad
of weeks
situation.
though. Like people didn't even see Banana when she was like when she was here and stuff.
In the warehouse?
She started like she was walking around too much, so she got like tired and she kept getting tired. And then she stopped eating as much. Then she went vegetarian.
Yeah, then I just
Anything specific for you today?
I don't know
went.
what she was
I don't know what I was doing. I
Like,
just
she
went
was,
down.
It was like, did she give it up on us? What's she doing?
And then my husband, he said he would ask me. He said I would not close my eyes. He asked me, was I scared to go to sleep? He said, do you think you're not gonna wake up, Kathy? Is that the reason why you won't go to sleep? But he said I would not close my eyes. I would not go to sleep at
She was
all.
up for like a whole day or something. Like just up.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
He said I wouldn't go to
And
sleep
then they
at
like,
all.
she trying to go to sleep now. Then nah, she ain't sleep. She over there moving around.
And she have one eye open.
Yeah,
now.
like she was faking, y'all, because she didn't want to go to the hospital. Like over there faking like she was sleeping. No, she wasn't sleeping, nothing. She heard Daddy talking to the kids about her.
If I heard any of that, none of it stuck in my mind, because at that point I think I was so far gone that I don't think I didn't retain anything. Deja, was you still living with us at that time?
No.
No, you had left. Where'd you go?
Her own house.
What you
No, I
mean?
got
This
her
was
own-
months later.
Then I come
She
No,
went to-
He waiting on him. He brought Angela's pizza. He said it's free.
Why?
I don't know. He about to do something with his Florida. He know that dude or something.
Oh, so anyway, I don't know what happened, but it was just crazy.
You know what happened.
But
She's been stubborn, didn't want to go to the hospital, and almost gave us all her test.
I know, right?
your roommate.
But one thing good came out of it. They all treat me nice. No, I'm just playing.
We just treating you nice.
No, they all treat me nice anyway. They always treat.
Little brat. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I am, a
She very
spoiled brat.
spoiled.
Yes, I am a spoiled brat. I will admit it. I don't know. I got with my husband when I was 14. He spoiled me rotten.
You just don't
And
know.
Think her kids
Got
got
all
all
them little
spoiled.
expensive gifts that I was buying. It's over with. I'm done buying gifts for them.
no,
She
she
said,
not.
what you doing?
No,
She said, what
not.
you doing to top this year's mother next time?
Yeah, cause
Somebody
Mother's Day is coming and my birthday is
And she
coming.
asked for some Nike
I
outfits
want
Mother's
Nike
Day, and guess what?
outfits.
She won't
Look, y'all see what I got on today? Y'all see this? This is called talentless. Is it talentless?
Yeah.
Talentless.
Don't get 'em.
Oh, I love these outfits. They are so nice and
And
comfortable.
expensive.
He's all the way back here. Screaming. What's up there?
Hey Mario, how are you?
Well,
Hey,
then,
come here with your shoes on. Oh,
Well,
but
then
you make the
good, 'cause she
exceptions,
walking
right? Now you gotta take your shoes
Here,
off.
be careful.
Hey, Zaya. What's up with you?
Hey, how are you, Mario?
He did what?
Yeah, so anyway, he was a lifesaver, Beth's husband, but I'll get to that part of the story in a second. So anyway, we gonna try to wrap it up so it don't be so long. I said it wasn't gonna be a long video, but I
Hi,
lied.
Zaya.
So anyway, I wound up getting out of
he
intensive
told
care.
me that he was gonna
And then
wait
they
for
had
you.
to take me to my own room, which was on Park Terrace level. And I had my own room. And they was on some bull crap down there. And that's when I was going to tell y'all that I know Beth was about to whoop that nurse's ass up there when she told her daddy that he could come in here, because I witnessed that myself.
Someone has touched that thing.
I witnessed that myself. You understand? Because she thought the lady was telling her daddy that he could not come in there with me.
Oh, mommy, she's talking. She's trying to talk.
They did say that. They did try to say he couldn't come in there for another 10 days or something like that.
Oh, and down when they moved me?
Yeah, when they moved him, they literally tried to say he couldn't come in there. I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Go ahead and get your head nurses. Don't do that.
Oh, he
Like-
hurt her. That's why she like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think, you know what, I think I do kind of like remember that,
Yeah,
because then
they tried to pull that again. No, and then the two head nurses came down there and said he's fine, he can go in there. But they tried to stop him from coming there. I said the ICU people was up there trying to dictate what was going on different floors. Like, no, y'all not about to do that. He literally just couldn't see her. Now y'all telling him he can't see her again. Yeah, okay, try again.
She didn't even have
yeah,
to open.
Yeah,
Beth
don't
was
do that.
like, I mean,
Not today.
Beth caught the attitude so fast. I mean, you know, I can remember them wheeling me down to the next room, you know, because the intensive care people wheeled me down there, and Beth and my husband followed us down, and after that, he had already been allowed to see me in intensive care by the head director.
Yeah, I'm
You
like, they already said
understand?
he can see her at in the ICU, so why he can't see her now? Like, y'all tripping.
Right.
Awesome. Anybody that stay in the house can't see. Yeah, okay, nice try.
Yeah, that's
We
what
ain't
they
doing
said.
that
Anybody
today.
that stayed in the house with me can't see her. Yeah, right. What for?
And then what's crazy is that I seen you the whole time. I was with you when we brought you to the hospital. I was at your house. So they ain't say nothing to me. They just wanted to pick with daddy. That's what it was.
Yeah, you know, because out of the whole time I've been sick, since 2012, and I was always admitted in Fairview Hospital, and they know that he's very strict on the way that they treat me. Like, one of the things is, I don't want no man washing me up. You understand? And that's one thing he tell him. She don't want no man washing her up. You understand? Who want a married woman want a man washing her up in her private area?
Messiah.
You understand what I'm
Right there.
saying? I mean, they human. Just because they're a nurse don't mean they talking about it's very professional. Don't nobody care about you saying it's very professional. He's still a man touching me in a private part that they not supposed to be touching. You understand?
Mine.
And you know, and I might not be looking all good right now, but you know, I'm a fine sister. You understand what I'm saying? You know, he might be trying to get a little freaky. You understand? I'm just playing. But no, I don't want no man washing me up, period. They got a whole lot of women. Get a woman in here and wash me up.
He real considerate.
Yeah, I'm conceited. I'm supposed to be. I don't need nobody to validate me. I validate my damn self.
Can you
Yeah,
stop?
we already seen you doing all that on the video. Your birthday video.
Come here, Bridget.
So, anyway, when I got down there to Parkview Terrace, this is just disgusting, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway, it was the most uncomfortable. They had me so uncomfortable. First of all, they had me on the catheter where I didn't have to pee on my own. They had me with a catheter in my punani, okay? And then they had one in my anal, okay? I'm like,
Rub your lips together.
I guess because they said they wanted to do a test, but I don't feel as though you had to put none in my anal, okay? I know it was in there the whole time, but I didn't know it because I was unconscious, okay?
Get a certain amount of bile from you. They had to get a certain amount. They were doing tests on it.
Yeah, I know.
For your levels, ammonia levels.
Yeah, but why
they
they had
to poop it out? So that's why they gave you that stuff, so you can poop all that out.
I mean, and they was giving me that stuff
Because I don't
like,
think you wasn't pooping and you wasn't peeing.
yeah.
Doing none of that on your own, so they had to do it.
Oh, I wasn't peeing or pooping on my own?
No, you weren't doing none of that. They had to do the catheter. I don't think you really used the bathroom until after that stuff went in there. And then the stuff was coming in there, but they wasn't getting as much as they wanted out in the bag either.
Well, all I know is that was just an uncomfortable situation, and I was and I couldn't talk, y'all. I couldn't say nothing, so I had to make gestures. Gestures. You understand what I'm saying? And so everybody would be trying to figure out what I'm saying, and I'm like,
It
and they
took
like,
days for him
what?
even to
And I'm like,
leave.
and they like, what is she trying to say? Okay, I'm doing this. I'm shivering. I'm cold. I'm freezing. Cover me up. Okay, do something. I'm about to
I'm
freeze to
supposed to
death.
know if you
They
But-
kept on coming in the ICU, and oh my God, you was freezing. Your body was freezing, but they like you had a temperature.
Yeah, I
And I was
know.
like, she's so cold though.
Now I know that's what they was saying.
They was
and
putting ice packs on me.
Stop.
they was putting ice packs on me.
Yeah, they just trying to bring your temperature down because your temperature kept on coming. Like, so they was trying to bring that down.
See, it's a lot of stuff that went on when I was in intensive care, when I was in the hospital, that I have no recollection of, that I don't know what happened, and they have not told me everything that happened to me during that time.
You literally was you was out of it, but like at one point in time you was moving your toes though. Like you were wiggling your toes and then you just stopped wiggling them.
Oh wow.
All right. You gotta move your pizza because that's the first thing she gonna touch.
Yeah. So anyway, I did not like that thing, and so when they was talking about sending me home, after I had been in there for a while, and I did not like those. I didn't like the other one, and I didn't like the other one. I didn't like the one in the front. I didn't like the one in the back, and I wanted it out. It was very uncomfortable. And then they had this thing, and then I'm looking. I'm like, what? You know, and I'd be trying to pull the cover, and I'd be looking. I'd be like, and I'm looking at this thing, and it's just poop coming through it, and it's just all liquid. And I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, that's so disgusting. You understand? Get this shit off of me, you know? And then it wasn't even working right. It wasn't even in there properly, so I don't even know why they had it in me. And then I had to breathe. Then I wouldn't even know nothing was on me. And then I would smell something, and then I would try to get the covers off, or I'll ask my husband to pull the covers back so I can look. And then I have to ring the bell. Then it's so embarrassing because then I got to come in here and clean you up. I went through hell and back, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm sharing a lot of personal information, but I'm telling y'all, it was bad. And then when they started talking about releasing me from the hospital, you know, days before they were releasing me, they were saying I was going to have to go into a rehabilitation center. To me, that's just a nursing home. That's just another word for nursing home. And I was like, no. I was looking at my husband. I was shaking my head. No, he was like, no, we're not going to send her to no nursing home. And he was like,
I'm like, might as well just go ahead and send her to the nursing home. Yeah, Daddy got so bad.
oh yeah, he was pissed. He was like, I'm not sending her to no nursing home.
You go here when I was cracking up.
My husband is my biggest adversary. I'm telling you, he like I'm the one make decisions for her, and y'all telling me I can't see my wife. Oh my God, my husband, he went through it. But anyway, they was like, well, we could get her physical therapy, occupational therapy at home, because at this point, y'all, I couldn't even move my own legs. only thing I can move is my hands, and barely can do that. It was very tiring just to try to pick up a cup of orange juice when they finally decided to let me drink something.
What?
That's a barrel place.
Yeah, so at any rate, it just was like crazy, okay? And so my husband was like, no, we're not sending her to the rehabilitation facility. She going home. And then I was like, and so then when it came, like the day before they were going to let me go home, the lady called and said, well, we can't get her anybody to come out there, you know, I guess because of COVID and all that. They had limited nurses and stuff available to come out to the house, and they didn't have anybody to come out at all to do physical therapy or occupational therapy. So she was trying to talk my husband into sending me to the nurse, to a rehabilitation facility, the nursing home, okay? And my husband was like, no, I'll just take care of her. Me and my kids will do it. So they was like, so they started talking about discharge. And so they was like, well, my husband said, well, we'll just take her home. And then she was like, well, we're not going to be able to allow y'all just to take her home in your car. We're going to have to call the ambulance and have the ambulance take her home. So that's what they did. The day when I got ready to be discharged, oh my God, poor Yetta and Alasia called hell trying to get me dressed. Because remember, I still couldn't move my own legs. I still couldn't, you know, pull my clothes up. I could barely stand up and bear my weight. You understand? And they called hell trying to get my pants on and stuff. It was funny. It was funny, but it was not funny. Anyway, the ambulance came. They took me home. And Bev's husband, Mario, now, ouch, remember, I have upstairs, all the bedrooms is upstairs. He had his workers from the warehouse, and remember, they sell furniture and stuff up here. And he had them bring me a brand new bed that was like a orthopedic, it was like orthopedic bed, kind, you know, raise up. You could raise up the head, the legs, and all that. But I had that same type of bed upstairs in my bedroom because I bought it. And mine's vibrate, got the light on it. It's nice. You know, that's what I have upstairs in my bedroom. So anyway, he brought that over, brand new mattress, and they all put it up together, and they got it all set up before I got there. They got all the, you know, the sheets and blankets and all that stuff put on there and everything. And then they brought me in, and they put me in the bed, and I'm still there to this day, because I still can't make it up and down the stairs like a lot.
Hey,
you understand? I can make it up there, but I can't just do it a lot because it's just too much. And then if I go upstairs and then I have to stay there, then I can't do as much as I want to do, like get up and like walk into the kitchen and, you know, stuff like that. But it's been a long journey. Hopefully it's coming to an end. I'm still trying to get better now, but as you see, I'm getting my hair done. Like I said, it's been since December since I had it done.
That's false.
That is not false.
That's the last time I did your hair?
Yeah. When did you do my hair?
Like a
At
month
your
ago.
house?
Ain't been no month ago since I had my... Oh, I did get my hair done and I messed it up in 2 days.
Yeah.
Not 2 days. You messed it up as soon as you lay it back down.
Like literally took the rubber bands out. Daddy told me you took the rubber bands out.
Why don't you have rubber bands in there?
I did 2-strand twists.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you took them out.
Look, Nana, she cracking up.
See, a lot of stuff I don't even remember that happened, y'all. But anyway, that's the story, and that's what y'all was praying for. And like I said, I'm going to insert 2 pictures in here. One when they snuck Mr. Curry in, and one when I was on that, when I was just not about to be here, so y'all can see who y'all was praying for. But anyway, I'm going to come back to y'all, let y'all see once she's finished with these last few little locks, so y'all can see the final results with this big ass forehead. All right, then I'll be back with y'all in a minute. Bye. All right, y'all. Your girl, Mama Kathy, got her hair done, and she put it in 2-strand twists. It ain't get as much length as I thought it should have since the last time it was done.
You gotta think it's
But-
in 2-strand.
It's in 2
You
strands.
could have let me stay
You put
home.
it in 2?
Yeah. Here, show the back of it and all that.
I look good. Let me see me.
Malia, what you doing, Malia?
Okay, that's good.
She wants some.
That's good, mommy.
She just, so anyway, so to conclusion to the story time was when I got home, I had to have Beth and Yetta come over to the house, and they had to wash their mama up, girl. Beth had to come over there and wash me up. Yetta had to come over there and wash me up. My husband had to help. I'm telling you, it was a mess. But now your girl, Mama Kathy, is back and full effect. She could wash her own ass now. Okay, so I will not be walking around with my hair showing, even though it's cute. Okay. Now I'm gonna put my little thing back on my head. All right, y'all. I won't mess this up this time. But anyway, thank y'all for sticking with me for as long as y'all did. Now y'all heard the story of how they treated my husband. They did a good job on my ass, but they treated them like shit, like they were nothing, you know, okay? So, you know, give Fairview Hospital all right, y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed this getting my locks retwisted story time. My grandbaby still trying to snatch up my thing off my head. She got her cast. I guess you're a little pink cast. Stop. Bye, y'all.